What's up, fam? It's your girl FaithSimone back again with another Get Ready With Me chit chat. I don't think I'm gonna be before you long. And let me tell y'all, I got a lot on my mind. I don't want this to be like a rant, but I think it's going to turn into a rant because that's just how I'm feeling this morning. But y'all will see. So first of all, I want to talk about something that one of my friends from Facebook posted. And I don't get on Facebook often because it's depressing. You know, everybody wants to be like a ghetto news reporter and let you know what's going on in the world and all that. So I really don't get on it that much. I'm not really going to tell y'all the products I'm using. I'll like flash it real quick because this is not a tutorial. I don't even do makeup tutorials because I'm not a makeup artist. Ooh, my hands dry. But Facebook can be depressing, so I was off of there for like weeks. And I do this all the time. I'll just go off. And there's a reason for that. So anyway, my point is, I was reading something on Facebook. One of my friends posted a question. Like, I think she does like questions of the days or something like that sometimes. I might have her confused with another friend. But anyway, she posted something saying, asking men, how do y'all feel about all these weaves and everything that's going on today, because she's seeing a lot of like Rapunzels, you know, the waist length weaves and all that is in fashion right now. So she was asking like, how do men feel about it? And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Like, I have no beef with that. So I'm being nosy. I'm not a man, but I'm being nosy. I go in the comments. And I'm sorry, y'all, I have a mirror in front of me and that's what I'm looking at so I can see what I'm doing. So don't mind that. Excuse me. So I go in the comments and the men are all in there saying, you know, they don't like weaves and it's too much. And they went further than the weaves. They started talking about like makeup and everything like that. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Trust me. Can't get this little thing open. Little L'Oreal brow kit. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is how they made all these assumptions based off of if a woman fixes herself up with makeup or weave and everything, saying that, you know, women who wear makeup, they lack confidence and they don't feel like they're anything if they don't have their makeup and their hair and their weave and they won't go anywhere. And I'm like, who have these men dated? I wear fake hair, I wear makeup and everything like that, but I'm the same chick without it as I am with it. And it's not a crutch for my confidence at all. Not saying that in the past that hasn't been the case, because I first started wearing makeup because I don't feel like I'm like an attractive woman physically. I understand that I have a certain je ne sais quoi, something about me that some men are attracted to. I get that, but I've never thought of myself as a pretty or attractive woman. Like, I've always thought that all my sisters are gorgeous and everything like that, but I kind of was like, I didn't get the looks gene, but I definitely got the creative gene, the creativity and personality. Like, I'm the epitome of the person that says, oh, you know, she ain't all that, but she got a good personality. Like, that's how I've always viewed myself. Always. So initially, when I first started wearing makeup, excuse me, y'all know, same old thing, allergies. But when I first started wearing makeup, it was because I didn't feel that I was attractive. And it was because I wanted to try to make myself look better. But over the years, over time, like, that's not the reason. I just like the creativity of it all. Of course, I want to enhance how I look, but at the same time, it's just fun for me. Like, I enjoy it. So I took offense, y'all. At first, I thought it was funny. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, these men are something else talking about, oh, we don't. But this is when it got mad. I got mad though, when they even were saying like they don't want black women to wear the weaves and everything like that. But at the same time, they were like, natural hair ain't for everybody either. And they doing too much. Like, in my day, I guess these were older men, I don't know. They're like, in my day, you used to just braid that stuff up and pick it out. And that's it. And you were done. So they also feel like we doing the most with our natural hair. And I was just like, you can't win for losing. You can't win for losing. And I in no way shape, or form want to insinuate that these men are representative. That didn't sound right. Representative. Representative, or of how the majority of men think. I don't want to, you know, assume that. But when they started bashing the natural hair too, I was like, oh, come on. So basically, I just felt like black women, even with our men, and let me be very clear, I'm not bashing black men. I'm not a male basher. And if I wanted to be, I could. Because all of the men that I have given my heart to, or that were supposed to protect my heart, have not done so. So if I wanted to be a male basher, I have every right to be, but that's just not how I want to live my life at all. And for every one of those men, there has been a man who has really stepped up and shown me how sweet men can be, how kind they can be, and all of that. So I don't want to pretend like I think all men feel this way, because I really don't. This is just a group of men that I saw that sparked a chain of events in my mind that I wanted to speak on. So let me just go ahead and get that out the way first. I'm using this MAC spray to dampen my beauty blender. But, so, what was my train of thought? Oh, they were even bashing the natural hair. And I kept going back to the post. Well, first of all, I was getting alerts from the post because one of them had the nerve to thumbs down or do a sad face on what I said. Like, what I said was, all the men I've dated, even if they have a preference that they don't really care for a lot of makeup or weaves or wigs, whatever, me being myself, if I wanted to rock one of my wigs or one of my weaves or one of my braids, or put my makeup on or not put my makeup on, like, that wasn't, they didn't stop dating me because of that at all. So I'm saying, like, men might have a preference, but that's not gonna stop them from dating somebody. So they really need to just be quiet, is what I was getting at. And somebody had nerve to put a sad face to that. Like, have several seats. So I thought about it later, and it just kind of made me upset, because even when I kept going back to the post to check, not one time was there ever a man who said, I think, you know, black women are beautiful, and I don't care how they style their hair or what they do, I still think they're beautiful. Like, nobody said that. And I know if it had been a post about the opposite, about black men, there would have been plenty of black women on there saying they still look good to me and I still want to date them. So I kind of like, I kept thinking about it and thinking about it, and I kind of got offended, because I don't know a black woman that I've ever met who has never had any fake hair in her hair ever. Like, I haven't met her. I'm sure they're out there, but all the black women I know, they've had some kind of braids, extensions, weaves, track sewn in, glued in, wigs, ponytails, buns. They've had bangs. They've had something fake on them. And I know plenty of black people. I am black. My family's black. So I kind of felt like, once I thought about that thing, I kind of felt like they were throwing shade on all of us. And I was offended. Because, like, in specific to those men, I will definitely 100% say that they've dated a woman who uses that kind of stuff before. Like, I'll bet my bottom dollar on it. And for them to sit up there and say, like, badmouth us, even the natural hair part, like, I was offended. And I felt like they should sit down. And I also felt like if I took the time, you know, I do have somewhat of a life, so I ain't have time to go through their feeds and their profiles and see who their friends were and whose pictures they were liking. But I'm pretty sure if I went to their Instagram or through their Facebook feed, the main people they double harden up are people with Rapunzel weaves down their back and cake face and everything else that they think is attractive. So that kind of got on my nerves. And then in general, in our society, like, a black woman does it, black women do it, and it's considered tacky or unattractive or ghetto. But then turn around in mainstream society and every other race does it, and it's considered creative and artistry and a trend. Like that gets on my nerves. Black women been cornrolling their hair and wearing weaves and extensions for centuries. And then our Caucasian sisters come along and start cornrolling their hair and wearing extensions, and the Arabs, and I don't know if I'm saying Arabian, I'm talking about Arabs, start doing it, and it's considered attractive. You know, they're like gold to my, I don't know what I'm trying to say. That irks me. Black women wear creative nails with designs and crystals and artistry for the longest, and it's ghetto and ethnic and everything else. Other races wear it, and it's nail art. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Black women have bubble butts, apple butts, donkey butts, whatever you want to call it, just how we made, and it's considered too much and unattractive. Like, y'all remember, I lived in a time where a big butt was a bad thing. Not in the black culture, I'm talking about in mainstream culture, where I was teased so much growing up for my big butt. Y'all know I grew up on the West Coast, and so in the South I'm sure it would have been all good, but it just, I don't know, now it's prized and sought after. Same thing with our lips, watermelon lips and everything else, but now everybody want to get injections. And it just bothers me that the same thing the brothers seek out and want from other races, that they prize in other races, is the thing they talk about in us. And it's getting old. It's really irking me. Like, I'm a equal opportunity person. I love all the races. I find beauty in all the races. It just bothers me when African American women are like last on the desirability scale, but our features on anybody with white skin, they're coveted. Like, I don't know, that's so backwards to me. It really is. So that post irked me. It irked me what those brothers were saying. I think it was only one guy on there that said he doesn't mind weaves, but that's just because he talking about short hair doesn't do it for me. And y'all, I'm just gonna say, they wasn't all that to look at to be choosing. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean. So I just thought, like, I just knew one dude was gonna get on there and say that he loved black women and their creativity and what they do. Because if you talk to other races, men from other races, they'll tell you they like, one of the things they like about dating black women is the fact that they change their hair so much. That's that's like the number one thing these other races say that they like. But black people, that's the thing that they don't like. And let me tell you something, my Caucasian brothers and sisters, my Asians, Latina, Indian, look, they wearing weaves and wigs and makeup and everything else. They doing everything we doing. Trust me. Yeah, I gotta concentrate when I put my eyeliner on. I'm not a pro. So what y'all think about that? Like, how do y'all feel? And I thought about it, you know, the thing I think that offended me so much is that often, as far as mainstream society is concerned, often African American women are invisible. Like, they don't acknowledge us, they don't see us, so they certainly don't acknowledge our beauty. Only time they see us is if they copying us. So I just felt like African American men, you would think that they would be the ones that would see us and celebrate us and acknowledge our beauty, but they don't. So y'all tell me what you think about that. Was I right to be offended? And I'm not an internet arguer. I have never had a Facebook fight ever and don't plan to. So I didn't say nothing but my little 2 cents. But I can't ever do my eyeliner even. I just said my 2 cents that I'm gonna keep doing me. And one of the things I think about, like, me not really thinking I'm that attractive, it kind of taught me to have my confidence in who I am and not what I look like. So that part of it didn't bother me. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I find my confidence in who I am as a person rather than how I look. And because of that, that's why I come on here. Y'all see me on here looking crazy. You think I care? I'm the same chick. No matter what. Y'all look. I can't see if my eyes even. You know how you put one on thin and then the other one thick? So then you got to go back and thicken up the other one. I'm just doing a real natural look today. I'm going to the Kojic church. My aunt is like having Women's Day at her church. And Carolyn, she talking about she can't leave her church until noon. My auntie's service started at 11. And my sister's church, she got my car, end at 12. So she got to come pick me up. So we ain't going to get there till like 12:30. I hope we don't miss the speaker. I'm going to leave it alone. So y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Am I overreacting? Do you agree that, you know, African American women are overlooked in mainstream society? Like, how you feel about what they said? Inquiring minds want to know. I forgot what I'm supposed to do next. So other than that little rant, I just been doing me. If you watch my vlogs, then you know I was worried about this customer service contract job. Tell me why I got the notice to start training. I went to training. It's online. I'm sitting online 2 hours into the training. Why they tell me to get off the training after 2 hours? Because they said they did not have my background check. Y'all, I was hot. I was heated. I'm like, you couldn't tell me that before I got up at the crack of dawn? Get on my nerves. So I'll start that one on the 2nd of October. And it is getting tight around my way. I'm like, I need some income coming in, okay? So I've still been applying to other things. So y'all pray for me. If something come through soon, cause I need some ends, okay? Y'all, I'm doing a very, very light beat. Like I said, I'm going to Koji. As my sister called it, Tiffany called it. And y'all know Kojic is ultra conservative. Like, I'm not really a Kojic kind of person anymore. I love him. That's how I grew up. But which one I'm gonna do? Guess I'll do this airbrush finish. But I was supposed to be showing y'all what I'm doing. I'm doing a drugstore one, Dream Liquid Mousse. So I'm probably gonna be late. I hate going in church late. I don't like everybody looking at me. I feel out of order, okay? But this is not my fault at all. But that's it. I really ain't got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. I just wanted to do that rant right quick. I don't know, was it a rant? I don't know. Y'all, my skin is doing better. I still got texture and all that stuff, but I don't have any active pimples. I just got all this texture. And I've been exfoliating like crazy because I read and researched that if you have like those fine little bitty bumps, that exfoliation will really help your situation out, like for real. And it helped me. I've only did it like 2 or 3 times. No, like a deep exfoliation once, but light exfoliation like 2 or 3 times, and I see a difference. So I guess they know what they talking about. Let's go back in, cover that up. And I haven't broken out on my cheeks in years, so that's just really old, deep scarring. So we gonna get it together. Oh, have y'all took the Olay Skin Advisor skin analysis? Like, it's supposed to tell you how old you look and then recommend products for you. Excuse me, yeah. Recommend products for you. So I did that thing. Okay, the first day I was 37, which I am. So I was like, okay, I don't look younger than I am, but I look how old I am. But the next day I did it again, and why these people tell me I was 42? So that same day, that same moment, I did it again, and it told me I was 40. Supposedly, I don't know. I know it wasn't right for me. I mean, I might not look younger than my age, but I know I don't look no almost 50. They can sit down with that. Ain't nobody been coming up to me asking how my grandbaby's doing, you know? So, whatever. Yeah, I did my first class. I got an A. I'm happy I'm getting an A so far in the second one. They do it in 5-week terms. Each class is done one at a time. So I was happy. I'm like, if I wait this late to go to school, I might as well like be the bomb at it. I said the bomb. I went back. But that's how I feel about it. So I'm happy about that. I thought I was gonna rant longer, so I'm pretty much done. If I think of something else, I'll come back and show y'all the final look. If I think of something else. But I'm interested to see how y'all feel and like what men have said to you about your look. And then also, this is how I feel. If you date somebody and that must mean you liked how they look in the beginning. You shouldn't be trying to change them. That's just my opinion. And I also feel like when I date somebody, I try to, of course, when you like somebody, you want to please them. But I'm not listening to somebody that's telling me what I should and shouldn't do. I'm more listening to somebody who says, oh, I really like it when you wear your hair like blank. Or you look really good when you wear blank, like a dress. Or whatever the case may be. Like, I respond better to that. And even though I wouldn't change my whole style for anybody, if you like somebody and they tell you, I'm sorry, I gotta blow my nose. When I started blotting like my sinus area, things start flowing. But I'm more responsive to that. Like, I like it when you, or you know, you look really good in that color. So if I'm out shopping or something and I see something, I'm like, oh, he said I look good in this. Then you gonna do it more, but not respond to, oh, I don't like when girls wear blank, or I don't like when women wear blank, or when you do this. Like, you gonna get checked messing around with me. Like, thankfully, when I first went natural, I was dating a guy that liked natural hair, because I was a hot mess, y'all. I didn't know what I was doing, like so many words. Like, I look crazy. But I was dating a guy that liked that. So he was rocking with me as I went through my transitions and all that. But if I had been dating a guy that didn't like it, I would have told him go on about the business. Oh no. I had low self-esteem before, but it wasn't really based on my looks. It was more based on my circumstances and my relationship with men. So I don't know what it's like. I got makeup on my robe. I don't know what it's like to have the self-esteem where a man can just treat you any kind of way and you roll with it. I was an idiot before. Boy, was I an idiot before with a man, and went through all kinds of changes, but I never just, I don't know, I just feel like that's abusive. Can't find my brush. What I do with it? I just feel like that's abusive. Abusive. You know, did I tell y'all I dated a guy before who would try to correct my speech and my words? Like, I said cussing instead of cursing, because sometimes I just feel like being hood like that, and he would always try to correct me. But let me tell you something. This man was going around talking about, I endure you. That's what he tell me to find. I endure you. And I was like, you enduring me? Like, you tolerating me? I couldn't get it. And I figured out that man was trying to say, I adore you. But he has the nerve to be correcting me. Yeah, I tell you, people bold. People got a lot of nerve. A lot of nerve. Y'all ever experienced anything like that? I haven't. Besides that one time. I don't even see nothing. I'm trying to contour, y'all. because I got a chubby face. Oh, there it go. I'm getting hot in here. I be having flashes and I'm like, I just set my face. I can't be sweating it off before I go anywhere. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. That's my total life update. But I'll keep y'all updated. If I'm able to get rid of my texture with this new routine I started, I'll tell y'all about it. I ain't gonna keep it no secret. But that thing kind of hurt my feelings. Talking about I'm 42 or 48. Like they better sit down somewhere. Quit talking. Y'all see I'm starting to sweat? That's a shame. Normally I don't put makeup on in the summertime, but it is church. So I feel like I should make some kind of effort. I gotta cool off. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I went ahead and finished everything else off camera. All I did was put on some nude lipstick and some lashes and let my hair down. I have it in this kind of, let me turn around so y'all can see, this kind of half up, half down view. It's just braided in the back and then pinned on the side here. And that's it. It's cute, huh? This is my go-to style when I need to wash and do my hair. Y'all, I did not have the strength last night, so this is how it's gonna be. I wanted to flat iron it and do a flat iron tutorial, but I didn't have it in me, so this is the finished look. I'm going to Kojic. I have a cover up, y'all. I'm just wearing this little lace thingy over my dress. So thank y'all for hanging out with me and getting ready with me today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all next time. Be blessed. Bye.